first seen the lawsuit, what was your emotion when you see it?
Yo, I was like hurt, almost disappointed, like, cause I got so much respect for you, you know what I mean? And I look at you like I know you are as a stand-up person. When the lawsuit come out, I'm like, come on, Cam.
You disloyal, fool-ass, bitch-made punk.
And which, of course, it was never gonna go nowhere, but for me, it was more like, I need to get this nigga attention.
You sound like a bitch. Bitch.
All right, so shout out to Cam and J. Cole for hashing out their issues on camera via an interview, via some business. My perspective on it?
Told you. I told you. I told you.
You're damn right. But we'll talk about it right now on Doing It for GP.
In this shit all day.
As a whole becomes a part, I strike to burn, and the flame returns.
Here's Johnny.
Welcome back to the channel. Your boy Matt back with some thoughts, with some opinions, with some reactions. Wipe your feet off as you come in. Hit the like button if you so choose, and hopefully you stay a while. Shout out to the supporters. And with that said, let's take this walk.
Seen the lawsuit. What was your emotion when you see it?
Yo, I was like hurt, almost disappointed, like, cause I got so much respect for you, you know what I mean? And I look at you like I know you are as a stand-up person. When the lawsuit come out, I'm like, come on, Cam. And only because it was like, in my mind, I'm like, bro, you really could have hit me. Like, although it was taking a long time, I don't give a fuck if you would have called me and been like, yo, nigga, what the like you could have scrinked on me, we could have argued, boom, boom. I would have preferred that than the other way, because I was just like, damn, Cam, like it never got to that point where you couldn't like holler at me or whatever. So my first thing was disappointment, and my first thought was like, fuck it then, like this nigga ain't even know I was still gonna come to his show. Like, my first gut reaction, like, damn, and it's like misinformation, the lawsuit itself. And, you know, the internet running with it. People hit me like, yo, what's going on with the Cam shit? Boom, boom. So, like, my ego reaction is like, all right. Quietly, I'm like, man, fuck this nigga, boom, boom. But quickly, I'm like, but nah, like, I get it, though. Let me put myself in his shoes. Like, yo, the nigga feel like he was getting a runaround. You know what I mean? He don't know you for real. And Cam mind is probably like, I seen this movie before. You don't fuck with me. You don't want to do the favor. You trying to drag me out until I don't want to do it no more. All right, nigga, bet. And I got one in the chamber. I never signed that paperwork for that fucking, for that verse. So here you go, boom, just to like hit me in the rib. You know what I mean? And it's like, I still said in my mind, I was like, yo, I'ma still go see Cam.
And which, of course, it was never going to go nowhere, but for me, it was more like, I need to get this nigga attention.
You sound like a bitch.
All right, so we've heard Camron's perspective and we've heard J. Cole's perspective. They both spoke their truths. I gave my perspective when the news first broke. Apparently, based on what we just heard, I was telling the truth. Matt Clips. Just roll the clip. So, as I mentioned, Camron is suing J. Cole. And this is due to his contributions on the song Ready 24.
Swear to God. Bitch, I'm on my shit again. I don't be sitting around.
Whose foundation comes from the legendary Dipset song, I'm Ready.
Like Rocky or something, man. Yo, they try to box me in a corner for the longest.
Apparently, there was a deal in place. Doesn't really state if the deal was verbal or non-verbal, but the agreement seemed to be that Cam would assumably clear the I'm Ready record and write a verse in exchange for J. Cole for a music collaboration or an appearance from J. Cole on Cam's podcast. It is what it is. And it seems like after not being able to contact J. Cole and after none of the agreement on Cole's side come to fruition, Cam wants Cole off the credits and he's taking him to court for it. And he wants proceeds from the song, which he believes values at over $500K. Cool. Cam is absolutely well within his rights to sue J. Cole. If J. Cole is defaulting on his word, you know, not fulfilling an agreement when the other side has already been filled in your favor. It. Sue him. But I would say Cam is insulted that J. Cole hasn't answered him back. I believe it's a hit to the ego for someone in Cam's position, right? He feels like J. Cole tried to play him, but realistically, he's suing J. Cole to get a response from him, right? He feels like he dubbed him. And when you're so far and so deep in your feelings and focused on being petty, you can't consider circumstances. right? Because the album that, that the song was on, Ready 24, was the same one that he dissed Kendrick on. And then he disappeared. This career and how he's been looked at as an artist was in jeopardy. After the rollout of the song, an album, I guess shit just went downhill. And I'm sure J. Cole needed to sit back a little bit and reset. Cam apparently, needs that to move on his time. Yeah, you feel me? Only thing really to add to this, was only really one thing to add to this, I would say. Even though both of these guys turned out to ultimately both be in their feelings, you must understand the business acumen. J. Cole is on the rollout of the fall off. I mean, does Camron need a promo from Cole on a promo run? And does Cole need promo from It Is What It Is on his promo run? Nah, not necessarily. But does it help, and would it be an extra benefit to both? You damn Skippy. End of the day, the lawsuit was emotional, and it's time to get money. What do I know? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe if you like the content, hit the notification bell, and with that said, hopefully you've been entertained and informed while passing this precious time that we have, and hopefully I've earned your sub. I go by the name of Mac. This has been Doing It for GP. Till next time.
You can't treat him like any of the other around here, because he ain't like any of the other around here.
Never did me, I spit the truth. Call you aware, fear-driven niggas get the boot. All of you squares couldn't fit up in my circle. All of us rare and will hurt you severe. Slow your roll, nigga, patience is a virtue. Yeah, and a nigga bite any bark. When I black out, how you gon' hide in the dark?
Yo, I was like hurt almost, disappointed, like